Hello buddies, welcome to a little special video. I think I have somehow figured it all out. Why Fortnite and Battle Royales are getting so popular. Now this may be a half-ass theory and it's maybe you can shit all over it because I may be totally wrong, but I think I have solved it. Prove me wrong in the comments, please. Alright? But I think it's because Fortnite is very special in a way. It's special because I have never seen a game rely on luck as this game so much have done. It relies extremely much on luck. It's random, your loot is random, everything, basically everything is random. But I think that's the key. Especially, like, in today's gaming, being lucky, is the biggest driving factor of all time in gaming right now. Loot boxes, mostly loot boxes, for example, that are fucking everywhere, are a very big driving factor. Extremely big driving factor, because people like played and when they got that lucky skin, they felt extremely good about it. So they started thinking, maybe they started feeling a lot of accomplishment just for luck, just for randomness. Of course you can increase your chances, but mostly it's the roll of the dice. We have been used to being lucky to get shite, be good. We have learned to feel proud of ourselves for just being lucky, and that's very sad in a way, because I don't really like that. I want games to be a lot more about skill, but more about luck. But gambling has been doing that forever. Like, when you're lucky, you want to try more. You can just keep going because you're lucky. You got that money. You got shit. And that's kind of how it is. Like, when you're lucky, you feel like, oh, okay, I'm so freaking lucky. I can do some more and stuff. It's getting an addictive cycle. And really, today is not a lot about the odds anymore, because battle royale games don't have really any consequences. Like, you can win very easily. You can win very easily if you are lucky. With the roll of the dice, you can get all the good shit. You can win You can get all the good shit and all the things. You will just get amounts of good things to certainly win the match. It's easy. But if you are the biggest pro player, motherfucker who nothing played but CSGO in 5 whole years, you will get fucked over because you couldn't find a shotgun, but the other kid who barely knows first-person shooters found it and managed to kill you with it. It's all on the roll of the dice. It doesn't matter how many times you fail. You could just keep rolling the dice because the chance is there. The chance is there, and you just keep rolling the dice. And that's what it leads to addiction. And Fortnite and PUBG lives on it. It lives because it has such a stable community. Twitch streamers and YouTubers will just keep going on with it. Fortnite. And soon, people who watch them will also think just Fortnite, PUBG, Fortnite. You will go in an endless cycle. People will just play it over and over and will never stop, because it can be always different. There's so many variables. It's so many dice. It's like 1,000 dices you all throw at the same time, and you just wait for like, can you get the right amounts of 6 instead of ones? You can win. You got a chance of winning, and that's the big thing here. It's also about being better. You really think, you really know that you are so close of getting in the goal. You will just keep rolling the dice. They keep going over and over. If you were close, then they have you on the hook. You will keep rolling the dice, and sometimes you will win, and when you win, you feel proud of yourself. You feel accomplishment. But when you fucking, for example, lose, then you just like don't really give. Wait, excuse me. You don't really give a shit if you lose. All it matters is that the chance is there. So you will just keep rolling dice and you will keep winning. You will have the chance of winning. And you won't care if you lose. As long as you're close, you're close. Like that's kind of what I did. Because it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter how bad you are. It's just a roll of the dice. When you win, you feel very proud of yourself. Even though the most of your winning was by the roll of the dice, you feel extremely proud of yourself. Because in the end, it's all in the roll and the dice. Your skill in these games matters actually pretty little. If somebody gets the drop on you in, for example, PUBG, and you maybe have the best gear ever, and they probably have just a micro Uzi, they will shred you to pieces before you notice it. That's kind of dumb. You don't rely on skill. That's why even the worst players is dragged into this game. Especially kids, I think, is a big, because they feel proud of themselves of winning that fight, and it's easy with roll of the dice. It makes everyone who's both sucks at video games and good at video games happy. And that's a simple combination. It's all about luck. It's all about the roll of the dice again. As I said, everyone is gonna roll on the dice. Everybody's gonna keep the thought on Fortnite, get addicted to it, like a fucking gamble game. Like, Fortnite, I would say, is almost like poker. Skill is involved, but you don't need much skill to win. In the end, it's much about luck. It's so much about luck. And it's, I think, very, very bad. I don't want games to be that way. I want games to be more about skill than luck. I really wished this one would continue, but it doesn't seem any stopping. If you go in for YouTube Gaming and Twitch, it's all Fortnite, and it's never gonna stop. It's an endless cycle that is only gonna burn out when people get tired of it. But they won't. It will always be there. I feel like this will be like gambling in Vegas or something. It will always be there. It will be part of our culture. It will always be there. It never goes away, because people will somehow get just in that cycle. And the problem, and that's what even scary about this, is that they will probably never quit. All they lose is time. They don't lose money. They don't like get therapy for that because it's bad for them. They can just keep rolling the dice. Keep hoping they get lucky. Keep hoping they win the game. And if you generally have fun in these games, it's not. I have played this game and I have very fun sometimes when I play with friends. But when I kill someone in these games, if I in PUBG shoot one in the back, I never feel proud. In like Rainbow Six Siege, when I 1v1 a person right in front, I never feel proud of myself when I play in PUBG, because always, it's that thought in my head that says to me, it's mostly about luck. I had the luck to get behind him, therefore I killed him. It's so much about luck. The zones are randomized, so I maybe go way out to the map and still get a circle, but the person in the middle of the map gets fucked over because he can't find a car. He maybe have found the best things, but he didn't find a car. That's the biggest problem here. I really like these games. Sometimes they could be really fun, but sometimes they just fall flat on their faces. Anyway, hope you know this video. Before I end this video, I will just say, I know I've been gone. It's a mix of laziness. It's a mix of bad. It's a mix of being gone for a little semester in April and stuff. This is not an April 4th video if you don't. But anyway. Boom. Goodbye.